Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Myra Lorraine. Thank you all again for stopping in to watch my video, and welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to all my long-term subscribers. Now, this video is about something that popped up on my radar when I was watching another lady's channel. Love watching her channel. Hey Fanny. Her channel, so many fabrics. Actually, yes, it's so many fabrics. I'll put her information up here. She is, and I'm getting my notes here because I don't want to forget. She does such beautiful clothes. Oh my gosh. And she has her patterns organized in such a way. And that's how I found this next one. I was watching her, she had a 4-part series on her pattern stash and how she had it organized, and she was going through all of her stuff, and I saw this one sweater and she said it was a free download, and I thought, oh, that's really cute, let me go ahead and try that. And so because I got it from Fanny, thanks Fanny, I'm going to share it with you all too who might not have seen Fanny's video. I'm going to link her video down below that you can see that particular sweater that I'm going to show you today. And I'm going to link where I found the free download for this. Love, love, love this pattern. It is an easy one. I think it only had 5 pieces with the sleeve. And then if you want to put the sleeve band and the sleeve, hem band and the sleeve band, then that'd be 2 extra pieces, which I did. And it was still super fast to sew. So without further ado, what I'm going to show you is, it's called My Image. It's the Elsa sweater. It's a PDF pattern and it says S1098. I'll put the image up on the screen so that you can see it. It's a digital. It came in English instructions. I didn't have any problems with the instructions. There's not a lot of illustration or anything like that. It's just written instruction, but it's so super easy. It was only a few steps and you were done with this sweater. Now, the fabric I actually purchased on, it was just a whim. I happen to be enjoying fabrics, and you know how I feel. Sometimes I can never find what I want there, but then sometimes you walk in and it's like, ah. Well, that was one of those days. I walked in to get something else, and as I'm walking through, my eyes were attracted to this fabric. I love, love, love this green kind of color, and that's why I wanted to bring it to you right now, because it reminds me of Christmas. But I fell in love when I saw this. Now, it is such a beautiful fabric. I believe it's like an acrylic type knit. It's a little heavy, but it's so nice. It wasn't hard to work with. It did shed a lot as I cut it. So I had to quickly sew it up once I had it all cut out, because I had little green fuzz balls all over, because it is a sweater knit. So when you cut it, they start to unravel. So you got to make sure you get those taken care of. But now it's all together, and she's not a problem, you know, wearing her. She's not shedding or anything that way. Now, I have to tell you, it's really funny. The pattern instructions were real easy, and if I can, I'll just put the quick steps up here. It was only a few steps, seriously. And I like the style of this sweater. I actually had it on twice already. I went out with my husband on the weekend with it, with some leggings and some boots, and I will put a picture that he took of me when we were out up here so that you can see it. Love the casual look of this sweater. Now, one of the things that I noticed was on the pictures I'm going to show you is that I elected to put the band on the sleeves, as you can see there. I don't know if you can see that. Let me bring it up. I elected to put the band on the sleeve because of the design. It's hard to see it. And I put the band on the hem as well. But I wanted it to taper more in this way. And with the measurements that they give you for the band, if you wanted to make the band, it's optional. The size I selected for this particular size I selected for my sweater, I think was a little too big because it goes down straight on me, as you can tell in the pictures. I wanted it to taper in more so that it can fit me on my, just below my hips. It could come in and hit me, which is not a problem. I'll be able to fix this one very quickly that way, because it's not gonna be a break for this sweater. This sweater is definitely staying in my wardrobe. But that was one of the issues. Not issues, I don't know why I keep saying issue. It wasn't an issue, it's just one of the things that I would prefer to change on it. But the other thing that I would, which is part of the style, is these little curved edges on the side of here. I'll bring up the pattern image so you can see it better there. The curve around the side of the shoulder here in this this flat piece here. I'm not too fond of that, and I'm not sure why. It doesn't stand out like I thought maybe it would continue to stand out, and maybe I could put something in there, but because it's a sweater, I wouldn't want it to be too stiff in there. But I don't like that. I would rather it just be tight up against your body. So if I make this sweater again, which I plan to, and I plan to right away, I'm going to change that just because I would want something different. And I love the wide neck on this. One of the things when I was wearing it that I found when my husband and I were being active, we were out doing some games and stuff like that, it kept wanting to go to one shoulder, which was a cool look. It just kept wanting to slide because it was so wide to one shoulder. And I think it was because of these curved. I kept pulling on the curved, and I hate fidgety clothes, but I kept pulling on this curve to make sure, doing like this, to make sure it stayed out and didn't wrinkle up like that to stay out. And with doing that, it kept riding down, and I just left it because it was a cool look. And but I do like this, and like I said, it was very easy to go together. You can do this, you know, I know we say in about an hour or two. Literally, to put this together, a couple hours tops if you're really fast sore, but you can definitely get it done in half a day for sure. I didn't have any problems with it because you basically put the sweater together, the shoulders, and you put the shoulders together, and the side seams, you do those together first, and then you put this piece, you sew the back and the fronts together, and you fold them in half and sew them on the inside of this, and then you flip it out so that the raw edge is actually underneath here. It's not here. So if it flips out, what you'll see here, let's come down so you can see it. There's no raw edge there. The raw edge is underneath, which I serged, which is really, really nice. And once you do that, you throw your sleeves in there and you put your bands on, you're done, that's it. So it's a really nice, easy, casual looking tunic sweater that I absolutely love. Now in the image picture, the woman has it tucked in. She probably used a lighter weight sweater knit than I did, because like I said, this one is a heavier knit. And here's another thing, I may have to take it off so you can see it. Let's see, this sweater knit was actually one that, let's see, this is the actual right side of the fabric. This is supposed to be the right side of the fabric, I guess. But I like this part so much with the diamonds actually showing that I decided to flip it to the other side and use that. I like this side much, much better. So I elected, and that's something that we can do when we're sewing. We can basically use the fabric in any way we want. And I liked it this way because it showed the actual diamonds more prominently by turning it inside out. And if you look closely at the stitching of the knit, the pearls are on most predominantly on this side. The other sides are the knit, and that's the right side. But in sewing, you can make it what you want. So this turned out really nice. So you got to see me in the pictures. I'll run a couple more of them again so that you can see. I really like this sweater. I will make the change on the band on the bottom to make it a little more fitted. And I definitely will be making another one of these with the change on this top part. And I'll let you see that when I make that. But in the meantime, I wanted to bring this little, I guess, my Christmas sweater in to you guys to let you know it's a free pattern. And if you like the style, you can get it from the link below. Thanks again for stopping in to watch my videos. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.